men.
But Shay,
there's not a woman in here to
sounds...
defend me. Every time I come here, it's all men. Wow. So there's no women here to defend what I'm saying. I'm saying to you, you're going to have your opinion based on men. In the comments, all the men are going to say what they feel, how they feel. He's right, he's cooking.
But I keep telling you every single week, Shay, can you please stop reading all the comments?
No, I'm not talking about the comments. No, I'm not talking about the comments.
Your mentality changes every time you overly get involved in the comments.
Q, we're not talking about...
Stay with me, Shay. Am I capping, Dre?
Okay.
Yes or no? I promise you, she sits there and read it and read it and read it and read it and read it, and it's keep affecting you, and it makes you emotional. We're having a discussion. I do see the comments. I peek over at it, glance at it here and there, but I don't overly get involved because I know these kind of conversations are very triggering. And again, a lot of the times, the advice you're getting from people, oh, I would never did it. A lot of those guys will never get a man like me. They will never say that. They won't. And the reason being, a great provider, a great father, consistent, because she's not a great submissive person. She'd rather fight a man than rather be understanding her role with a man. Say that again. Jordan and Pippen only worked because Pippen accepted his role on the team.
Can I have some more whiskey?
You know what I'm saying? Jordan accepted his role. They accepted their roles. If two people don't accept the roles, it don't work. It can't work. But again, when you start talking like this, the ones that can't accept it are women that will never get the certain type of man. And then the sad part is, the woman that's giving you, well, I would never go meet the guy that's in her bed. He probably living under her roof and playing PS5 all day. Playing straight PS5 all day while she at work and driving her car. And then she's giving you advice on what a real woman would take and what a real woman would take.
Can I ask you, what makes you think you're such a good man and you're so valuable to women? Can I finish?
I'm gonna ask you.
No, I'm not. No, I'm asking you. What makes you think, do you feel like, what separates you from other so-called high value men? What makes you feel like Q is so amazing? You bring so much value to the... May I please 100%. Finish? Sarcasm on my side?
Yes.
I'm asking you a question as my brother. You my brother. You feel sorry? You don't feel like I genuinely love you?
No, there's shade in it. I smell it. I can smell it.
Why is there shade? I'm asking you a very simple question.
What makes you believe?
Okay, so let me change my tone. Let me loosen up. What makes you? But no, you cannot answer for him. I want him to answer for himself. The question. Go ahead. What makes you feel? What separates you from other high value men or men in general, where you feel like to even make a statement to say a lot of these people in the comment that don't agree with you is because they could never get a man like you?
That's not what I said. I said there are a lot of people in the comments that when you're reading, you don't know who they are. So therefore, you could be reading a person who is triggered because of these conversations. That's why I say, Shay, I think you should stop reading the comments.
And you said some of them could never get a man like me. You did say that. So I'm asking you,
when you hear a grown person say, I would rather be single, it's because they've been single for mad long. They have to accept it. There is no human on earth that don't want a great person next to them, male or female.
Okay.
When a person talks, that's called the defense mechanism. That's a defense mechanism. I'd rather be alone. It's because you're alone. You have to accept it. And the fact of the matter is, it's disingenuous. It's not truth. Okay. Because I promise you, if the right guy came along, she would jump head for heels. And so would a man. If the right woman come along, he would go jump for joy. Okay. But in reality, people have falsified expectations of what they feel they deserve. But what makes me a man is not what I say, it's what my family say. What my woman say. It's what my mama say. The most important woman to me is my mother and my grandmother and my daughters. It's what they say. My daughters think I'm a superhero. My grandmother adores me, and my mother loves the man I am. And then my woman, she loves the man every day she sees. That's why I don't care what society says. My household says that. Because everything I say I do, I stand on 10 toes. And I'm a man that's consistent. And the men that are like this are the men that are great leaders.
Okay.
He's not bending for you. He's like, come on. Go ahead.
And I also think just being a man who he's willing to put himself before others.
100%.
He's willing to take up a village and teach and
100%.
give game and have a blueprint
100%.
and give out a blue. Most of these men don't even have a blueprint. Most of these men is bums. Let's really talk about
100%.
it. They don't have nothing to share.
You think most
100%.
men are bums?
Yes. And they have nothing to share.
To say so most men are bums is crazy. Like, you know, most men to say
from
most
our
men
experience, let's say this, Stella, from our experience, most of the men we've met is bums.
And they talk.
From my experience, most of the women I met, they want what they cannot deal with. They want certain energy, but they won't get, like, you know, the other day, there was a lady in the store. You know what she said the other day? She broke down 10 things what she think a good man is. Okay. So I asked her respectfully, out of the 10 things you just named, how much of those 10 things I check up on for? She said, like 9 to 10 of them. And I said, if I'm this great guy that you're saying, and you don't listen to me, what does that mean about you? I mean, you a whole piece of crap. If you sit here, she know what I'm talking about. But I'm just, look, if you can give me a list of 10 things that make me such a good person, and I check off on these 10 things, and you still don't listen, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. That means a woman has issues.
No, I think society.
I think you're very narcissistic. I think this episode has taught me that my brother is very narcissistic. I think you're very self. I think you are really. I think you're very full of yourself.
Let's go into narcissists.
And I think
hold on.
Really
narcissists are entitled. Narcissists are entitled.
I think you're entitled.
Hold on. Watch this. Entitled. I feed everybody.
I think you.
Hold on.
Stop yelling. Why are you yelling?
Entitled.
I don't like when you yell.
That's insulting to call me entitled.
I feel like
when I feed everybody. No, Shay, that sounds crazy. Because now you're talking foolish. I put my whole family first.
Okay.
Narcissists don't do that, Shay.
Okay.
If you give me the hold on, she ain't gonna answer this. Give me defining things. What's traits of narcissism?
Like you said,
no,
entitled.
Not like I said. I'm entitled.
You acting very
I'm
entitled.
one of the hardest working men I know, Shay.
You acting.
Shay, hard-working man. Entitled means you don't want to work for anything, Shay.
How you.
Entitled means you expect people to give you things, Shay. It was the date thing. But again,
it wasn't the date thing. It wasn't the date thing.
Entitled means you expect people to give you things.
It's just a level of arrogance that I'm not feeling.
No, that's what you're perceiving because again,
it is arrogance. It's giving. What do you mean I'm not used to confident men? I have 4 brothers. I have a father, a stepfather, a husband.
Look, he's proud and confident. I love it.
I have definitely.
The women that be having issues. Read the top one. What's the first one say?
Well, number 2, need for admiration. I think you check that. Why you
skip the first one though, Shay?
Inflated self-image. Check.
Shay, confidence and arrogance, they so closely related, is extreme. Yo, Shay, listen to this again, Shay.
Am I reading it or listening to you?
When I said read the first one, you jumped to whatever one you wanted to.
Okay, I apologize.
Did she just do that?
Okay, she did.
She always do.
All the men are going to agree with you. Okay.
Oh, my God. Okay. Yo, guys, we can't keep doing this because every week this is crazy, bro.
It is very crazy.
It's crazy.
I agree.
Because you bring 2 women. I brought a woman the other day. She still was not on your side.
What woman that wasn't on my side?
She wore the red last time we was here. She still wasn't in agreement.
Q, stop it. Stop it. Okay, stop it.
All I'm saying is, look,
stop it.
when you use the term entitled, right? Entitled means that you have a confidence, arrogance, and all of that. They're on the same fence. But confidence can be measured based on where your confidence level is, right? Because if I go around, let's say a Michael Jordan might sound crazy to the person that ain't built to that level. Michael Jordan, ain't nobody in here better than me. What you gonna be like? He's conky. No, he knows he's the best. Better than you. Why should he not think like that? Because you don't think like that? That's wrong. You're projecting how you feel and you want him to feel because of how you feel. That's kind of crazy, Shay. Again, I'm very confident because I stand on what I say and I know what I do and don't do. I don't have to pretend to be who I'm not. It's just what it is. And you think a person on social media, Shay, don't make or break me. A person's opinion is irrelevant to me. The people that matter the most to me confirmed who I believe I am.
But it's not always your message, it's your delivery.
It's because of how you're perceiving it.
Okay.
100%.
Got you.
Go ahead. You can go ahead.
I feel like our culture, we shoot the messenger. The message will literally be 2 + 2 is 4, but you mad that he said 2 the other way, so now you're going to kill a messenger? That's the problem with our culture.
Dasani knows me more than you. I thought you knew me a lot, Shay. Dasani, like, he's far from narcissist. I help out so many people. I do so much for people.
It's their first time in there, and they can't.
That's why I keep saying I can't deal with these comments.
Those are insecure people who have no confidence. So anytime somebody speaks a little,
they're gonna hate you.
It's like, oh my gosh.
Yes.
So like, no.
Shay thinks she's all of that.
I worked on myself.
Because they don't think they're all of that.
They ain't work on themselves.
That's why. In order to succeed and to win, you should think you're all of that. But here's my question: am I approachable? Am I approachable? Do I like giving game and helping people? I ain't never seen a narcissist like that. Could I act a lot more arrogant than I act? Based on what I've achieved?
Come on. Could I definitely said this episode.
No, just say one first. Yes or no? Hold on, just tell me right now. Just 2 seconds.
I don't want to say you could act more. I did say this episode. I don't want to say you could. What do you mean you could act more
what
arrogant
I mean by
than you do? No, I'm not going to give you a green light to be arrogant.
I'm not doing that, Shay. I'm just asking you a question. Right. Could I act more arrogant based on what I've accomplished?
No, I'm not going to sit here and tell you could act more arrogant. I don't like arrogance.
Okay. Based on what I've accomplished, Shay, I know people that have a fraction of what I have, and they act way more arrogant and way more disgusting, and they live in basements. And they live in basements, Shay. Right? And they haven't put their family in nothing. Nothing. But they super arrogant. Right? But again, I built myself up and my confidence up to the point that when a person isn't confident, they might take me wrong. But if you call me today, I'm like, yo, I need you. Am I there? Will I sacrifice myself to make sure you're good? Yes. Narcissists don't do that, Jay. Narcissists care about themselves being... No, but I'm just trying to explain to you the term narcissism. Narcissists is not, they're not really like team players. They're not. I'm the type of person that would rather Dre get the light and I'll step back because I want him to get the shine. Agree or disagree, Dre? Agree or disagree, Tyler? Well, agree or disagree, Kenzie? But that's just my character. I just said to you a minute ago, they booking me to go where? I want to bring you down there because of the fact that you get an experience. Wow, narcissists like the light. They like the shine.
Most people
they want everything about them.
Most people are saying it's the tone. I think our culture is the tone. It's our culture with the tone. We're emotional. We're emotional creatures in our culture. We're too emotional. It's all about tone and how he said it and this and that. But you're not looking at the message.
But you got to also understand the experience of who they dealt with as men. You know, you can't fault them when they haven't. We just said a minute ago, over 70% of black households have single mothers. So in most cases, if you talk like that to a woman that don't understand submission, first thing she's gonna say is, I ain't tolerating this. When you had a woman talking about something, I'd rather pay 100% of bills than 50-50 with a man, you already know you're dealing with a child. That's foolish. If my bills are $5,000, Shay, you come and say, I'm gonna cut it in half, which is $2,500, and I get to keep $2,500 in my pocket, and I don't think that's a blessing, something wrong with you. You're a little slow. You're a little slow. You slow.